Guys, here we go. I have been thinking, and I think it would be best if we end Spalding officially this week. So the OPR, WPR, and the spelling that's done for. Just because thinking in actuality of like the school year and students' mental mindset, this would be the time of year like we're winding down, we're starting to not follow suit with the routines that we do, but we're still doing educational things based on our learning. So we may be doing like more phonogram based activities or things of that nature, or a piece of Spalding. But we're not going to be going back into me recording videos for OPR, WPR, and spelling, just because if we were to reflect on where we are in the year, and I know e-learning is a little bit different, but just to help the transition to be smoother once the end of the year's come in. So we're just the lessons are going to still look different, but I'm just going to continue to record myself when and where I can. So I know this as I am reflecting, I realize this is a little bit late. This video would have been more helpful towards the beginning of our e-learning, but it's still something to touch on. So I'm just going to quickly touch on syllabication, because the assignment that will be for Tuesday is based on syllables and identifying where to split the syllables and how many syllables there are. So first off, a syllable must contain a vowel. So for every syllable that we have, and syllables are what comes together to make our word. And so, just to rewind a bit, syllables are what make up our word. So we could have one syllable, two syllables. I don't really, it's just a unit of how we pronounce things or how we say things. So it helps us chunk words when we understand exactly what a syllable is and how to identify one. So, like I said, for every syllable, there needs to be a vowel. And sometimes you'll see that there are vowel pairs, which are our phonograms. So, usually, when there are two vowels put together, for example, let's say A and I, that is, even though there's two vowels, they come together to make one sound, one vowel sound, because we hear the vowels. So, that counts as one vowel. This also relates to the other phonograms like OW, which say ow. And because we hear that ow, that ah sound in there, that we still count that as a vowel sound, which we count as a vowel. So OW come together to say ow, we count that as one vowel. Trying to think. And so with that, there were two basic types of syllables that we talked about during towards the middle of the school year, January, February-ish. I know that was a long time ago. But we talked about open and close, and you may have seen this on the e-packet. But essentially, what a open syllable is when the syllable, and I'm going to show you an example, is when a syllable ends with a vowel. So if we were to look at the word baby, bay, so we have two syllables, bay, b, bay. If we were to split those two syllables, we have bay, b. So what you'll notice is we have one vowel here, and Y can sometimes count as a vowel, so we have Y here. And this is a open syllable because when we split our syllable, our two syllables, our syllable here ends in an vowel. And if the syllable ends in a vowel, that means it's open. Another example would be, let me see what table. Table. Scoot this over. So tay, you may have done the chin thing where you do it against your chin. You may have done snaps or claps. So table. We had two claps, which means we have two syllables. We can or two syllables. We can also look just at our word table and how many vowels do you see? You should see two. We have A and E. So we have tay, bull. We have our A, which is also when the syllable ends with a vowel. We also know that as rule four. So whenever a word is having rule four, it's going to be an open syllable. I is the one that's a little bit different. But when you hear the syllable ending with the vowel, then it's open. I know there's some exceptions in there somewhere, but I can't think of any. So table, we have an open syllable. And then when we get into the jobs of E, then we will be talking about this is why E is there in this syllable because this bull didn't have any vowels in it. And if it didn't have a vowel, it couldn't be a syllable. But we also could not just read that table like very quickly. Like that would be a one syllable word if we didn't have the E there. So the E comes in to help be a vowel and to help the bull separate as its own syllable. All right, so the other one, if we have open, we have closed. So a closed means that it's a word or a syllable that's ending in a consonant. So anything that's not A, E, I, O, or U. And then Y is the iffy one where it can be a vowel or not. So if we were to look at the word, I bet this was a hard one for you to guess. Turtle. We have er. So we're going to we have of nurse, which is a phonogram, and then we break our word into its syllables. So turtle, or as we see here, we have two vowels. So we have it has that like from like like that that blending sound, which we still count as a vowel sound. So like this counts as one vowel and this counts as another vowel. So that's why we have two syllables. This is the part where it can get a little bit confusing. So even though it has that sound, it's still the syllable is still ending with a consonant. So it has the vowel sound at the end of the syllable, but it's ending with a consonant. So this is what makes it closed. Let's see if I have another example. All right, this one, we were to look at the word bed. How many syllables is that? It'll be one, because we only have one vowel, which is E. So bed. Bed. We have one syllable, one vowel, and then this one, of course, really hard to put if it's an open close syllable just because it's one. But if we were to just look at what it ended with a consonant. This letter is not A, E, I, O, or U, so then it would be closed. It'd be closed syllable. So that's what you will be seeing on your Google form for today. So make sure if you've got through this video, if you don't understand it, make sure you message me to ask me any questions or reach out to your portfolio and I'll try to explain it to the best of my ability. Sorry. But yeah, as we wind down for the next couple of weeks, next week you'll be seeing like some more fun academic things. If I can get it through for Thursday. I'm excited to maybe do like a science or social studies for Thursday. But yeah, let me know if you need anything. Happy Tuesday.